Hey everybody, it's Ron Jackson, and I'm doing a special fan request today. We're going to be doing a demo of the Henriksen Bud 6 amp. I think the Henriksen Bud 6 amp is the most popular amp that Henriksen actually sells, and I've been a great fan of this Henriksen amp for quite a long time. I actually got this amp right before the pandemic happened in 2020, and and it's been I've never had any issues with it. I've taken it on tour, played all over the world with it, and we're gonna do a demo about how it works and how I actually set up. Hey Rodney, good to see you, man. My man Rodney. So this is a fan request by my great fan and friend Rodney. And please subscribe and follow to him. He's also my moderator here on this live stream. So we're going to be demoing this whole amp today for everybody. I'm actually going to start from the very beginning and actually do a setup with it, like how I go to a gig and how it comes out of this bag. So I've had this amp for actually quite a while now. So before we even start, there's my code already pinned to the comments. Well, it's already at the comments, okay? And let me show you this code right now, everybody. So if you go to my website, well, go to Henriksen website, excuse me, you can use my code Ron Jackson and you save 5% off this amplifier, okay? And the second thing, everybody, is this. Also, we're trying to get to my super chat goal today of $50. If you're enjoying this live stream, it's something that's recommended by YouTube to help me out as a creator. And I really appreciate everybody that's helped me out during the super chat, especially Rodney, who's one of my biggest fans. And also, you could also use my code right here called at Save 20 and go save 20% on my offers on my page, anything on my website, okay, everybody? So also, it's showing right here on Facebook. During this broadcast, you can support my page by sending stars, a digital gift that helps me earn money. So thanks a lot, everybody. If you could enjoy this live stream, please do all the above. So let's get started. So this is called the Henriksen Bud 6, everybody. And this is how I actually pack it. You see? Rodney, let me know if you can't see anything, okay? So look at this, everybody. So here's what it looks like. There's a couple of angles here that I'm showing you this. So it comes in this great carrying case, everybody. I just got this replaced because my case was falling apart. I'd taken it actually literally all over the place, all over the United States, flown with this amp actually. And they got me a new case finally. And this actually a better made case, everybody. So it comes in this, in this little handy carrying case here. You can put on your shoulder. See that? And you can carry it like this. You see that? Or you could just carry it on your shoulder. Usually, when I'm playing in the city, like New York City, I just carry this. I'll park. Parking is a little different now because right now they have congestion pricing, so it's expensive to park in Manhattan. So we park far away from the venue and walk, everybody. And we could be walking for blocks. And this is really actually pretty light. I'm going to go over the specs for you in a minute. So you can actually get this amp at the Henriksen amp show. I'm going to show you everything, Rodney, right now. I'm doing one thing at a time. So watch this, everybody. So this is the Bud 6. And it just weighs over 13 pounds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how this works when I go to a gig, Rodney, and everybody else. So I'll take this out. Let me put this down a little bit so you can see me better, like this. You might not see my head as well, but look at this. So what I usually do is, this is a cool carrying case. And what's going to happen is, this is Velcro together like this, everybody. And it goes around like this and opens like this. So it's kind of cool, like a handle. It is a handle. So yeah. So I'm going to show you the speaker in a minute, Rodney. So I'm going to take it out like I usually do at a gig, okay? And it's in this velvet looking case here. Look at this nice looking case, velvet, all velvet looking. See that? And, let me just take it out, nice and snug. So look at the inside of the case, everybody. It's really nice and beautiful and, nicely protected. And, so take a look at this, everybody. So look at the speaker. So Rodney wants to know the specs. So this is a 6-inch speaker. Let me just say, let's go over the specs a little bit. So this amp just weighs over 13 pounds. Okay. Let me move back a little bit so you can see it, everybody. And it's the smallest amp they have, truly giggable amplifier on the market. It's the smallest, truly giggable amplifier on the market, unmatched with unmatched tone quality. We're going to listen in a minute. It's 9 by 9 by 9 inches, everybody. Just so you know. Okay. And right now, let me see something. I'm just looking at hide current comment. And let me just put this up here for you guys so you can see this. That's my offers. Okay. And then what's cool about it is it's 120 watts. It's pretty powerful. I've used organ and drums. I mean, organ and guitar in here one time. Vocals and everything else. I'm going to show you everything about this amp. Okay. You could you won't believe the volume and tone coming out of either electric or acoustic guitar or any instrument with a pickup for that matter. But just so you know, you can put a microphone in here too, everybody. So I'm going to go over that in a minute. With a feature that allows you to set versatility to cover almost any kind of gig. This is a must-have piece of gear. So let me show you. The description of this. So it weighs 13 pounds. It has a headphone jack. Now, Rodney was asking about the speaker size. This is 6.5 inches, Rodney. This speaker. It's an eminent speaker. And it has a little tweeter too, right here. I'm not really exactly sure of the size of the tweeter. Okay, and I think this tweeter's about an inch, Rodney, right here. See that? The tweeter, right there. So it's about an inch wide. Okay. So now it weighs 13 pounds. Okay, really light. And then we're gonna go over everything in this amp. So what's really great about this amp, everybody, if you look carefully, is that it's actually 2 full channels with reverb. So if you look carefully, I can't see it too easily, but it has 2 full channels where you could put either a microphone or a guitar in either one. So you could put 2 mics, 2 guitars, a mic and a guitar either way. You understand? So it's a really cool thing. I'm going to show you how this works anyway in a minute. We're just going over the basic components of this great amp, everybody. Now, just so you know, I've sold literally maybe 100 of these amps already myself because they're so popular. We'll explain why they're so popular. Because it's not about me trying to sell an amp. It's when they see me perform and they see this amp and they go, "What is that? That's great, man." You'll hear it in a minute when I take out my nice, beautiful guitar in a minute so you can check it out. So if you're enjoying this live stream, everybody, remember, I'm trying to get to my super chat goal of $50 today too. So hit that super chat button if you're enjoying this. So let's talk about all the cool things about this amp. So if you look carefully, I don't remember everything on here, but it has 2 full channels. It has an input gain right here. Okay. Volume for both channels. Low, so 80 hertz. Low mid at 420 hertz. High mid at 1,600 hertz. And high at 3,500 hertz. As presence at 7.2 hertz. And reverb, okay? All these things are now, they're both separate channels with full EQ and reverb, okay? Now, what's really cool about this amp, I don't even use most of this stuff on this amp, is that I've had this amp for 5 years already and no issues at all. Only issue I've ever had with this amp, everybody. Let me see, look at the comments here. Hey, hi, Libby. Great to see you, Libby. Good to see you, Libby. It's been a while. Thanks for watching my live stream. If you have any questions or comments, everybody, let me know. So look at this. So what's really cool about this amp that I didn't know about, you could plug like an auxiliary, like your phone in here or whatever kind of auxiliary jack you want to put in to play through the speakers, like your computer or you know, anything like that. In here, okay, there's a little auxiliary jack. You see it's really tiny. Now, it's right over here. Oh, this way. You see that? And what's really cool, it also has Bluetooth. So if you're like playing a gig like me and you're taking a break, everybody, what you do is you put your Bluetooth on your phone and play some music through it. Now, this is the front of the amp. Now, it comes with a nice handle, really sturdy handle. And now, the only thing that's ever broken on this amp is my case. My case fell apart because I carried everywhere, even in my suitcase. And I'll tell you how it works with the suitcase, because what's really cool is that you can just throw this in a big suitcase and take it on tour with you. So we'll talk about that later. So look at this. Now the back, what's really cool about it, if you're going to be on tour and you want to carry a good amp, because sometimes when I go on tour, the amps are terrible. So, you know, they make noise, they break up, they're distorting. I just take this. What I do is I just take a line out right here. See that? Oops. Okay, it says line out. And I just put it through the sound system, and I use this as a monitor. That's what I usually do. Wow. There's a question here. There's a new comment. Let me keep going. So let me look at that comment here. Hey, Trevor, need your help on shift. Currently the yay, but the I seconds. Oh, okay. That's not a comment that that we're supposed to be having. So we're talking about the amplifier here, everybody. So let me let Rodney moderate that for me. Okay, so let me just delete that comment. Thank you. So here we go. Look at this, everybody. So in the back here, also what's cool is you can put your headphones in here. See that? There's a headphone jack. Now, you can put foot switches in here, FX loop. So you can put an effects pedal in here, which I use sometimes, but I never use it on this amp, because I rarely use effects. But you can put your effects pedal here and put effects loops. And you could put this through another speaker, everybody. You could put it, you could put a line out into a speaker. So that's what's really cool about it. You can put all these versatile things for this little amp, everybody. And it's 120 watts. And so basically it has a headphone jack, speaker out, dual channel, independent EQ, reverb, phantom power, phantom provided with XLR. You can use phantom power too on this. I didn't know that, actually. Studio quality line out, EQ and reverb, both channels. Eighth inch auxiliary input, okay. A wireless aux input. Oh, you could use wireless aux. I didn't even know that because I never used that. Okay. And an Eminence beta speaker with special fluid cooled high yield neodymium tweeter. Okay. So look at this now. So here's what I usually do, everybody. You see it's a little, this is, I gig this, I'll take it all over the way. It's a little scratched a little bit here. You see that? But, you know, it works great. And I haven't had an issue. So what I'm going to do right now, do you use the tweeter? Hey, Rodney, the tweeter is always used when you use an amp like that. So both speakers work at the same time all the time, Rodney, just so you know, okay? So yes, the tweeter is always working when you're using this, okay? It's just part of the sound of the amp. So what I'm going to do is, here's what I usually do, everybody. So let's put this down so you can see, you can still see this. It's next to me. What I usually do in my bag, here's what I do. I take it out of my bag for gigs, everybody. And in my bag, I actually have, in the pocket here, it has a great pocket. I can fit a lot of stuff in here. I carry a mic cable. You understand? A mic cable. I carry a mic in here. Okay. And then a power cable. I usually carry a long one. A couple of mic cables, even a guitar. You know, I like to have a backup. Since I'm a pro and I go to gigs and sometimes things mess up, I'll bring a little extension cord and other things like that. But here's what's cool about it is, so I'll leave those things in here because I already have a power cable back here. Let's plug it in and see how it sounds, everybody. So this is the gig bag, like I told you before. I carry a great gig bag. I just had this replaced because my gig bag kind of you know, fell apart before the amp did. So the amp is great, man. No issues with the amp ever. Not a blown speaker. I've had it for 5 years now and no issues at all. and I've taken it on the road. So you could fit this in your suitcase, everybody. So let me see now. What I'm going to do is, first, let's plug it in with my guitar. So what I usually do is I'll just plug it in, you know, in the back here, everybody. So let me show you. So we'll plug it in the back here. It fits with any kind of power jack. Put it back here. So I'll just plug it in. You know, I'm not going to use my my Fender amp today. Usually when I go on a gig, I use this amp most of the time. But if I need a bigger gig, I can even use this with a band. But if I really want a full sound, you know, I'll either take this amp on the road or put it through a sound system, or basically just you use a bigger amp, like my Fender Tone Master amps. You know, I have a Tone Master Twin Reverb and a Tone Master reverb, twin reverb. And also I have these Supro amps that you can see behind me, hiding behind this thing. So let me see. I'm going to actually now plug in my guitar. So look, I usually carry a cable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to plug this cable in. So in this amp, there's two inputs. You see that? So I'm going to use one. Obviously, I'm just going to use one input. So let me use input 2. Let's use input 1. So I'll just put it in there. And let me take out my new Ron Jackson 7-string, signature 7-string archtop guitar for you. So let me take it out of the case here. So this is how I usually set up, everybody. I'll do this. I'll get the amp out and set up. If there's any questions, let me know. Nice to see what's in the bag. Yeah, it is. It is. So that's how I usually travel, Rodney. I make sure I have everything in my bag that I need, and I have backups. Like I have 2 power cables. I have 2 guitar cables. I have batteries for my tuner, but even though my tuner, you know, is actually these new Peterson tuners that are rechargeable, and you know, I just have backups because, you know, things happen on a gig, man. And one time I want to tell you guys a story. I was on a gig, and what happened was I didn't have enough. I had 2 amplifiers. They both blew out, and you know, and I had a solid body guitar, and I was playing at a party, a duo with a saxophone player, and I could not do anything. Both amps blew out, and then I was playing with an electric guitar solid body with no amp. It was like this, like air guitar. And the people were looking at me like I was going like this, and they were going like me, wow, man, this guy's amazing, man. He looks like he's playing amazing. They couldn't, but there was no sound. And that was a ridiculous gig, man. That never happened to me before. So I'm paranoid of not having everything I need for my equipment. So let me take out my new signature 7-string guitar. So this is in my Reunion Blues case, everybody. Take a look at this. See this case? This is my Reunion Blues case. This is the RBC 3 or something. This fits big guitars like this. This is an 18-inch guitar. I don't want to hit the guitar against all these small room I have here, so I got to be careful. So look at this. I'm going to plug this in so you can get the sound. You can hear what this really sounds like. It sounds really. I was surprised. I played this at the hospital. I usually play a hospital gig on Thursdays, everybody, and I was surprised how great this amp sounds with this guitar, or vice versa. So let me actually get a pick out here. I'm very picky, so I get my picks out here. So look at this. This is my Ron Jackson signature archtop guitar. If you can see me, I'm gonna have to go back a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna plug this in to this Henriksen amp. I'm gonna tune up real quick. So let me plug it in real quick. So you can get a chance to hear what this sounds like. It's really a great amp, but also a great guitar. My new signature guitar here, everybody. So if you're enjoying this live stream, everybody, please help me out and super chat me right now and help me get started to get to my $50 super chat goal, everybody. So let me get a pick here that I like to use, and I'm going to tune up real quick. So let me plug the guitar in. It's plugged in already. Let me turn the amp on now. Here we go. Yeah, so it's on right now, everybody. And I have it on a pretty low volume here. Oh, yeah, I have it on this channel, channel 1. So let me turn it up a little bit. So nice reverb, you hear that? So I like to keep my lows in the middle and my highs a little lower. This guitar is a different guitar, so in our presence, Peter Henriksen, the person that owns this company, recommends that I put everything, the EQ in the middle, and then you go from there. So I don't like, I don't like my EQ to be too trebly or too bassy. So right now, if I put the reverb at halfway, it sounds like this. So what I'm going to do is this. Let me make sure the speakers are off here. Good. So I want to make sure you don't hear anything. So I'm just tuning up right now. So this is my signature archtop 7-string guitar. Just hit the link here. I'm going to pin this. Hey, have you ever tried round wound on the lowest string, wondering why the low end has flattened a contrabass sound? Anyway, good to hear you. So Wago, however you say your name, this is a 7-string guitar, Wago. So what's happening is this. I'll show you in a minute. So since this is a 7-string, everybody, there's a bass note here that's wound on this string, everybody. You see that? There's a bass note that's wound. So it has to be, it's too thick to actually put any winding on it. So this is the only string on this guitar that is round wound. So this is string 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's why. So let me see how, let me play this for you, everybody. It's kind of loud, but I'm going to turn it down a little bit so you can hear what this sounds like, everybody. Let me try something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the tone a little bit for me. I'm going to turn down the high mids. This is a brand new guitar, so I'm not used to that sound. Here we go. Wow. So, what volume is the Henderson set at? Okay. Oh, just so you know, hey, okay, these are some great questions, everybody. So, I was just playing that. So, you know what? I might want to turn the treble down on this guitar a little bit. To me, it's a little trebly, but that maybe because I'm not used to the sound of this new guitar. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the treble down a little bit and put more lows up. So, let me answer some of these questions. So, this is my new 7-string signature archtop guitar in my Henriksen amp. So, right now, Rodney, when I'm playing, I usually put the volume, if you look carefully at the amp here, I usually put the volume in the middle here. Okay, I don't have my guitar all the way up right now either. So I have the volume like this right here, like about, let's say 11 o'clock, okay, on both the master, input gain and the volume, okay, the input gain and the volume, Rodney, okay, and then, sorry, let me turn this down. So, but when I play with the band, it depends, because right now, I might have to put it up to like 3 o'clock or something on both, okay, you know, because it's a small amp, you know, when I need to play real loud, I don't like to play too loud on this because, but you can play with a band still, but it's still not the same as having like an amp that's bigger, so you just get a bigger amp. Or you could put a speaker, an external speaker to get a fuller sound, because you know you can only get so much sound out of this amp, but it still can work. Just so you guys know, I've done it before, and people are just amazed when they hear it, even with the band. Even though I don't think it's as good as it could be, you just get a bigger Henriksen amp. That's all, or get a speaker. So let me see these questions here. Excellent explanation. Also request. I've been noodling on Alice in Wonderland. Also great one. I might do that for you, Wago. Just to do that. If you're enjoying this, everybody, please hit that super chat button right now, okay? And help me get to my super chat goal of $50 today. And if you're enjoying this live stream and you want to get this amp, just go here. I'm going to show you this, right? I'm going to show you these comments real quick before I keep answering some questions. So if you want to get this amp, use my code right there, okay? Save 5%, okay? Go to henriksenamps.com and use code Ron Jackson. I've sold so many of these amps, everybody, because they sell themselves. I'm going to show you how you use this amp with a vocalist too, everybody. Okay, and if you can, everybody, help me get to my super chat goal of $50. So I'm going to leave that up for now. And if you want to know more about my guitar and you want to save some money on my website, go use my code SAVE20. Okay, and you go to my offers page and you can see all the offers I have, including Fender guitars and products, TrueFire. I'm a partner with all these great people, TrueFire, Trip.com, Orbits, everything. And I just signed up with a new company. I'm going to be doing a demo. It's called Craft Geek, where they make this interesting music stand where you can put an iPad. And I read a lot of music, everybody. So let's get to my super chat goal, everybody, if you enjoy this as well. So let's talk about how. Let's talk about, play another song with this. If you have any questions, let me see Rodney, actually, let me see your questions here. Oh, I love to get some phrasing ideas past the octave. Oh, yeah, so you know what? Phrasing ideas is just like, You just got to practice that stuff, Wago, and have a lot of ideas, and also practice your licks every possible way. So, Wago, thanks for joining today. Enjoy the tones. Yeah, enjoy the tones. Thank you, Rodney. So let me continue. So let me see. I'm not used to the sound of this guitar through this amp yet, but it sounds great. Especially, I'm going to turn it down a little bit because it's a little loud for the amp. The speaker's coming right into the computer and stuff right now. So let me do something else, everybody. I'm going to do Alice in Wonderland for Wago. And before I do that, everybody, let me just find it for you. Let me see. Let me do that right now. So let me look for Alice in Wonderland. I think I know it, but let me just look at it one more time, Wago. I have the sheet music. And, and if you're enjoying this, everybody, hit that first super chat, everybody. And let me do this right now. Here it is. I got Alice in Wonderland right here. Oh, okay, here we go. Thank you, Wago. Wago, I don't know how you say your name. Thank you. Yoshua loves you all. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to play Alice in Wonderland for you. Woo! I haven't played that in a while. So, hey, I did your style. Thank you. Hey, how does your amp sound with a solid body? Oh, that's a great question. So, you know what? I have a solid body, actually. You know, it's more of a jazzy sounding amp, but I'll take out a solid body for you, Rodney, in a second. My goodness, you are so inspirational. I love that round wound. So someone's thinking about starting guitar, 7-string guitar after 30 years of 6-string. Do you have a book? And again, very impressive. Mahalo. You know what? Wago. So go to my website right now. I have a bunch of 7-string lessons and arrangements so you can start getting into 7-string. Also, you could join my Patreon. Rodney, please put the Patreon link for me there if you can, or hit my link right here. Let me see if I still have that here. Yeah, go to my offers link right here, and you can look on my website for all kinds of 7-string lessons. I started playing 7-string guitar, just so you know. You know, actually, after I've been playing guitar for quite a long time, everybody, quite a long time. You know, so yes, Rodney can do yes, Rodney, yes. So look at this. I have a lot of lessons on there, and also you can, you know, you go to my Patreon and join. You can learn all that stuff too. So Rodney, that's a great question about how it sounds with a solid body. Let me get a solid body out for Rodney. So if you're enjoying this, everybody, please, definitely subscribe to me, and please, if you're enjoying this, help me get to my super chat goal of $50. Now let me show you this comment here. You can also get this amp right here that I'm demoing. You can get 5% off using my code Ron Jackson at henriksenamps right now. Hit that link right there as well, okay? So go right there right now. Let me see the new comments. Hey, I'm gonna buy a clarinet. Oh, that's great. I don't teach clarinet, so I don't know anything about clarinet. So that's great news though, Gabriel. So let me put this guitar away and show Ronnie what this sounds like with a solid body. So yeah, of course you can play this with a solid body. I don't think it's as good as playing it with a archtop guitar like I'm using right now, everybody. So let me put this in my case. Now let me get a solid body out for you, Rodney, so you can see. I'm going to show you a guitar, just so you guys know. If you go to my my link there, right here that I posted. Thank you, Rodney, for putting it in my Patreon, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. So look at this. I'm going to pull out a solid body for you right now that I got from Fender. I'm a Fender partner. This is actually a pretty good guitar. Let me show you. So I'm going to take out my Fender Starcaster so you can hear what it sounds like through this amp, okay? So this is the Starcaster Fender solid body. And just so you know, I'm a Fender partner. So go to my link here, my offers page, and hit that link. And you can get great deals with my Fender, through Fender. You can get at least 10% for signing up through my link. And then whatever sales there are too, up to 20, 30%. So you can actually get some great deals with this Fender guitar. So look at this, everybody. So I'm going to plug this in right now. And I'm going to actually tune it up too, because I haven't played it in a while. So look at this. So I'm going to put my Starcaster in here. It's a really great guitar, everybody, the Starcaster. For the price, it only costs, I think, about $400, this guitar. Go to my website and get one right now. Let me see. Let me turn this on. It sounds pretty good. Listen to this, everybody. I don't have my overdriver set up or anything. So this is my Starcaster, and here's what it sounds like, Rodney, with the mic. I mean, with a solid body guitar in this amp, everybody. Let me see this right now. Okay, yeah, let me put this up to everybody. You can go to my offers page and get some cool deals right now, just so you know. Actually, let me show you this right now. If you go to my, right now, Wago, use my code SAVE20 and go to my website and download some lessons right now. They go right to your computer. And I have a lot of 7-string lessons, actually, arrangements, so you can learn how to play 7-string guitar and things like that. Look at this. So here. that's what it sounds like with a solid body. Let me show you something, everybody. So I'm just playing one of my favorite guitar players is Nile Rodgers for rhythm guitar, man. He's amazing, that guy. So, Rodney, that's what it sounds like with a solid body. I don't have the overdrive, but, you know, I can do some cool things like... So, hey, so that's actually, those EMGs, yes, so that's a great question. Look at this. So, I'm also a Fender partner, everybody. So, if you hit this link right here, everybody, I'm going to put that link. Go to my page right now and hit that button. You can get you hit my link, you can get 10% off a Fender at least. And also whatever sales they have through my link, everybody. Okay, so look at this. Yeah, these are actually proprietary Fender pickups. This guitar is actually a Starcaster, and it actually is, you need a battery to operate it. Okay, operate these pickups, everybody. They're active pickups, actually. That's what they're called. They're active. So you need a battery in here. So it's a great guitar, man, for $400. Go to my link right now and get it on Fender.com, okay? I'm a Fender partner, everybody. I've sold many of their guitars, among other things that I do. So I'm an influencer for many different brands, so go check them out. So we're doing a demo of this amp, everybody. That's what this is today is for. So my friend and moderator and patron and everything else, Rodney, wanted to know about this amp called the Henriksen Bud 6 amp. This is a portable amp, everybody, that weighs only 13 pounds. And you can watch the whole live stream about this. And it's a great amp if you want a powerful amp. And you want to be able to, it's a for the amp this size is a giggable amp. I use this most of the time on my gigs, actually. And, for the smaller gigs, if I want to play a bigger gig with this, all I do is put it through the sound system. So we already went over all the specs at the beginning of this broadcast. So so this is one of the guitars I got from Fender that I actually helped promote. They did a promotion with me. They're actually doing a promotion with me right now, actually, as we speak, for the for like one of their 12-string guitars that I have over here, and also I have one of their Jazz Master American Professional Series guitars that are made in America. That I'm actually they have a video that they're promoting right now with me in it. So check out this amp, everybody. Now, help me get to my Super Chat goal of $50. Who's going to hit that link today? The reason why I asked for Super Chat goals is because actually YouTube recommends that I do that, and I ask for a super chat goes in my, whenever I go live, because it helps support me as a YouTube partner and creator. So I appreciate that. If you can, everybody, hit that super chat button right now. And let's give a big hand for Rodney, man, for asking me to demo this amp. One thing I did not demo about this amp, so I'm going to put this solid body away and bring my jazz guitar back out, everybody. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this right now, put it back in the case before I break it, because I've dented guitars without putting it back in the case. So this is a really great guitar, everybody, so go check out that link right now. I truly appreciate the demo. Oh, man, Rodney, you're welcome, man. You're my man. Yeah, this is great. It's a great amp. You can use solid body on here, anything you want. It's more of a jazz amp, just so you guys know. I'm just being honest, but you can do anything you want with this amp. You can play acoustic. I've never tried my acoustic guitar in there. Maybe I should try that. It does work. So let me try another guitar in there, everybody. Let me get my acoustic guitar. This one. I have an acoustic 7-string, but it's kind of hidden somewhere. So let me get this one for you, everybody. Let me show you. I'm going to get this acoustic guitar out for you. I have a ton of guitars, everybody. So I have this guitar right here. This is what I got from Aria Guitars, everybody. It's a really great guitar. And it's a great nylon string guitar. And let's try this with an acoustic guitar, because you can work this with acoustic too. So this is my Aria AC 80 CE nylon string that I got directly from the president of Aria Guitars over 20 years ago. It's a great guitar, man. I've recorded with it many times. It's a nylon string. So let me tune it up real quick. I'll play through this amp. So this is amplified. It has a Fishman pickup in it. You see that? And it's really a great guitar. I'm going to put the EQ in the middle here. I don't want too much treble because it's a lot of trouble with treble. So I don't like treble. So I'm going to play. So it sounds really great for a nylon through the amp. So let me plug it in now. Here we go. So here's what it sounds like with a nylon string, everybody. Wow. Oh, wow. Great job. Thank you, Rodney. Rodney. Yeah, so this is my live demo of the Henriksen amp. The thing we didn't do yet, everybody, is that you can put a microphone in this. So let me take the mic out. And Rodney, thanks for the suggestion. So that was my acoustic guitar. So I played 3 different guitars in this amp. Okay, my acoustic guitar, my solid body, and my archtop guitar, everybody. So go get yours right now. Okay, I'm gonna show you right now, everybody, to you get 5% off this amp right now if you go using my code, or you can use that in the future with all my offers, everybody. So look at this. I'm gonna put a mic in here. So here's the mic right here, everybody. So this works with a microphone, everybody. Uh-oh, I'm kind of stuck. Oh yeah, I'm stuck there. It's okay. So look at this, everybody. So I'm gonna put this mic in. So this has a mic input, everybody. Let me show you right now. See this? You see this? A mic. Where I plug the guitar, right here. You see that? Where I plug the guitar, you can plug the mic into this. Watch this. So here we go. This goes in to the amp right here. Let me show you. I can plug it right in here, everybody. So the mic plugs right in there. See that? And then I can just talk right into the mic. Here we go. So sometimes I use the mic with a singer. I do sometimes. Hello. Hello. How's it going, everybody? So I can use a mic in a separate input, and I can put my guitar into a different input now. So I can put it in the other input. So let me get this mic stand, everybody. I got a mic stand here. And I'm gonna actually use this to talk into, and then plug my other guitar in. Watch this. So I'm going to plug my guitar into the Henriksen amp. It has 2 full inputs, everybody. So right now this mic has reverb and everything. Let me get my acoustic guitar out again. So now I'm going to actually let me see the new comment. Hey, going to get full streamer on us. Grunt is going full stream. Oh yeah, yes, of course. You know what? I actually have a lot of videos, man. I have so many videos on YouTube. I just found out I have 4 million views now on YouTube. And I'm a YouTube partner, everybody, and creator. So I do a lot of stuff for YouTube, and they help me out a lot. And, you know, help me out by subscribing and following me, and also help me out by super chatting me, because that's what YouTube wants me to, wants also for you to help me with super chats. So, hold up. So look at this, everybody. I'm going to plug in the guitar here now. So watch this. So I can actually play with the guitar and do some George Benson stuff. Watch this. Whoa. So I'm actually singing and playing like George Benson. They call me George Benson, not George Benson. So I like to use the mic. Let me turn the reverb down a little bit. It's too much for me. But I like to use this, if I'm on a gig with a singer, I could actually use this amp with a singer. And we don't have, she doesn't have to bring anything. It's loud enough. I'm actually not even playing that loud right now. Or have the mic up too loud. Let me turn the reverb down a little bit here for the mic. So, yeah, so this is the mic and this is the guitar. Fly me to the moon. I'm sorry. Just kidding. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Just kidding. I don't really sing, everybody. But, so you get the idea that this has 2 full channels. Let me turn the reverb down a little bit more. And you can plug a guitar and a mic in here to talk or sing. Also, you can put 2 guitars, you can put 2 mics, whatever you want, any combination. But so this amp has that capability. So check out this amp right now and pick up yours, okay? And I'm gonna get going soon. I've been on here for about an hour or so. And please help me out, everybody. Do a super chat right now if you enjoyed this live stream. Who's gonna be the first one today for doing this demo? And let me see what else the comments are before I get going here, everybody. So now you see everything about this that this amp could do. I mean, you haven't seen me throw it in a suitcase yet. So I usually throw this in a suitcase without the case. So let me take this mic down a little bit and turn it off. Uh-oh. I'll unplug it. So I just unplugged it, so. Okay. Let me unplug it a little bit. So now let me look at the comments. That's no small feat. Great work, man. Oh yeah, thank you, G Skills. Yeah, you know what, everybody, to be able to be on YouTube and get a lot of followers and views, you just got to go on YouTube all the time. Thank you, Rodney. Rodney, man, Rodney gave me $10, man. Again, Rodney, you don't have to do that, man. I appreciate you, Rodney. Let's give a hand for Rodney for his $10 super chat. I appreciate you, man. And Rodney's gonna pick up one of these amps to save some money. So everybody. So let's give a big hand for Rodney for being my biggest fan ever. And please help me get to that $50 goal. Rodney's the first one. And let's definitely give him a hand, Rodney. What do you want to hear before we finish, Rodney? I'll play it on my new 7-string for you. Let's play you one more song, Rodney. And also, everybody. Okay, let me show you all this. So let me highlight Rodney's. Let me show Rodney right there. Thank you for your $10 super chat, Rodney. So who's going to be next to help super chat here, everybody? Okay, out of all the people watching right now, everybody, help me out right now and let's do that. Now, let me do one song for Rodney. Rodney, what do you want to hear, Rodney? For the super chat, I really appreciate you, man. I'm going to play it on my new 7-string arch top, everybody. Here we go. So Rodney's the one that actually conceived of me doing a demo on this Henriksen amplifier, everybody. And it's a great amp. I use this amp, I'd say 75% of the time because, oh, roundabout. Okay, roundabout. Let me play that for Rodney. Okay. And Rodney, I owe you a lesson as well. So let me know when you want your guitar lesson. So let me pull out this song right now for him. So I'm going to use my signature arch chop 7-string guitar, everybody, on my Henriksen amp here that you're watching me demo. And let's give a big hand for Rodney for his super chat. Everybody, try to match him right now, okay? And help me get to that goal of $50, okay? So you know what? I'm going to use this other amp settings, and this is different than what I used before. This is interesting. This guitar sounds great, man. So let me see. I'm going to play this for him right now. All right. That was for Rodney. Rodney, for his $10 super chat. Hey, who's going to match that for me right now? Please do that right now before I finish up. I'm going to get going otherwise because I've been on for over an hour and I'm getting tired and hungry. So thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate all of you. And watch this live stream again. And let's thank again Rodney for his incredible super chat as usual. And let me show you this link right here where you can save 5% on Henriksen amps. So let me put this guitar away, everybody. So this is the Henriksen amp demo today. Go check it out. Go use my code. I'm going to leave that comment up. Let me put my signature archtop guitar away, everybody. You see that? I want to put it away right now before something happens to it. Like I hit it with something. I don't want to do that. It's brand new guitar, everybody. And I really appreciate Rodney wanting to get this demo. So this amp is really versatile, really powerful, really clean. It's called the Jazz Amp, okay? And go check it out right now on that link. And just so you know, I'll tell you what the price is right here. So let me look at this right here. Here's the Bud 6. And so the Bud 6 comes with this carrying case like I showed Rodney earlier. Comes with a carrying case. And let me put it back away so I can show you how I pack it up. So I'll pack it up. I'll take the amp off this right here. And I'll unplug everything. And I'll put it in this carrying case right now. Let me show you, everybody. So I'll just take it. It's really simple. Put it in the carrying case right here. Throw it in there like this. Okay. And then zips up like this. So I'm going to put it away, put it back in the corner over here. And it comes with a handle like this, everybody. And then we're done. So the handle has Velcro, and you put it like this. See that? And then you could carry it like this, everybody, or you could use the shoulder harness here. The shoulder holder. So, shoulder strap, okay? So it's great, man. So you can put all your accessories here. And I think there's something here to carry it too, but I'm not quite sure. There's some little handles here for hooks for something. Maybe you can do that too here, but I'm not quite sure. I've never done it before. It looks like there's a bunch of extra hooks here for the case, but it's a great case too, everybody. So go check this amp out. Save 5% using my code Ron Jackson. I've sold probably 100 of these amps already. And these amps right now, so there's a 30-day free wrist trial and free shipping. So it's 30-day free trial. Let me write that. Let me go 30-day free trial. Free trial. and free shipping. So I guarantee you that once you try it and free shipping, you're not going to return it. And because most of the people that buy this amp, just so you guys know, most of the people that buy this amp are not guitar players. They're like singers, saxophone players, keyboard players. You'd be surprised, man. And free shipping, everybody. And you have 30 days to try it. If you don't like it, you just return it. So check it out, everybody. I just put that in the comments. Let me see the last comment here. Hey, oh yeah, cheap viewers on streambo.com. Remove the space. Oh, okay. So let me do something about that. So oh yeah, so this is that's actually on Twitch, everybody. That's an interesting comment. So look at this, everybody. So this is the best seller. So this amp right now, it goes for $13.99, everybody, but it's worth it. Okay, and actually they raised their prices. It's usually $1,600 for an amp, but just so you guys know, everybody thinks that's expensive for an amp, but if you go to the NAMP show, everybody, if you want a great amp, everybody, that's what it costs. So I'm going to be doing, I'm actually going to be an influencer for a new amp called Eminent Technologies. Actually, Rodney took me to this booth. No, actually, I was hanging out with Rodney, and I saw these amazing French guitar players. And what happened was, they were fans of mine, and they brought me to this booth at NAMM, everybody. And what happened was, I'm an influencer for them, and they make this interesting amp that's flat panel, but it's like twice as or 3 times more powerful than the Henriksen amp that I just showed you right here, everybody. And what's interesting about the amp is, let's say you're playing in the band, and let's say you're playing drums behind you and the amp's in front of you, you still can hear the sound. It has 360 sound. So I'm gonna be they're supposed to be sending me an amp soon, so I'm wondering why they haven't sent it to me. They're supposed to send it by the end of the month. It's almost the end of the month. So anyway, that's gonna be the next thing I'm gonna be showing you. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. And thanks Rodney for helping get to 20% of my super chat goal, and for being the inspiration to do this live stream and demo for the Henriksen Bud 6 amp here in this case. And you guys can rewatch this anytime you want on YouTube, Twitch, and also Facebook. So thanks everybody, and use my code Ron Jackson, save 5%, and I'll see you guys soon, okay? And have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you, Rodney, for everything, man. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Let me show you that one more time before I go, my code, just to show you. I'm leaving my code at the end here so you have it. Save 5%. Go to henriksenamps.com. You can watch this at the end. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Thanks for watching my podcast, Keeping Tabs with Ron Jackson. Please join my Patreon at patreon.com/Ron Jackson Music, and you'll get cool perks like picks, books, vinyls, CDs, and downloadable lessons. And you can even score a lesson if you join the new Patreon referral program, where you can earn a free half-hour lesson for referring somebody who joins my Patreon for a year, and also get a discount of 10%. And most of all, you can be on my show called Keeping Tabs with Ron Jackson, my new podcast. So join my Patreon, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you, and thanks for watching.